I'm going to talk about 3 things you should never talk about on a first date. My name is Barbara Stanton, and I help successful single women attract and magnetize the relationship of their dreams. Okay, so what are 3 things that you should never bring up on a first date? Sex. I'm telling you, if you talk about sex on the first date, it's going to get, well, not ugly, but it's going to get very distracted. You see, when sex comes up on a first date and it just becomes about that, it is a big distraction, especially for a man, but also for us. And we can use our sexuality to be liked. And instead, practice being liked for who you are, and also practice not caring if you're liked or not, but being totally yourself anyway. So don't talk about sex. If he brings up sex very with poise, if he brings up sex with poise, you get to deflect. If he continues on about sex, you get to end the date. But we won't talk about that now. You can just walk away, which is really hard to do, or you can just say, look, I'm really not comfortable talking about this right now. The second thing that I don't recommend you talk about on your first date, or even a second date really, is your exes or your ex. I mean, if he talks about his ex, that's up to him. But I really recommend you don't talk about any of your exes to this man, because you cannot win talking about someone you are no longer with. Either you're going to badmouth them and that looks bad, or you're going to speak highly of them. And why are you talking about your ex? Why is this relevant in this date? So do not talk about your ex. And if he brings up his exes, then again, with poise, deflect the conversation and bring up something else. The third thing you should definitely not do on a first date is oversharing. And I'll go into that in a minute. But before I do, please subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up button to let me know that you like this video. All right? So oversharing is just something that we think we should do in order to create connection. You see, we do this with other women. I literally could meet someone for the first time and basically tell her my life story, and we will be best friends forever. Like, who here has the same ability to connect to other women? But this does not actually go well with men. So when we overshare, and I call it overshare, I mean, to you it might feel like sharing. You're sharing about how your mother just died. You're sharing about how you hate your job. You're sharing about how, you had such a hard morning. You're sharing about how you had a really bad period last week. Like, these are kind of overshares for a first date. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't share who you are. Don't share your real life experiences, but not on a first date. And here is a rule of thumb to go by. Let him earn his right to enter your life. Let him earn his way to your vulnerability. Don't just give it away and puke it out and then feel left completely exposed because he wasn't able to handle it well. Or worse, he ghosts you right after you've shared all of this stuff. So do me a favor, don't overshare on the first date. Let him earn it and see how that unfolds. Keep a little bit of mystery about you. In fact, a lot of mystery on the first date. And as you go, reveal little bits at a time, still while keeping mystique and mystery. And this really will bode well for you in opening up slowly and not bombarding him with too much information too soon. If you like this video and you haven't hit the subscribe button yet or the thumbs up button yet, do that now, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.